could be with us. So also I want to see if it's possible. If not, I wonder if just the three of you. But yeah, we were like how to say, like checking the MA program that you sent us. So I print the copies. So we were checking, okay, it's the CO1, okay, my life map, my identity in Christ, the SMART plan, and on and on. So just, I was mentioning her that probably I made this project or I finished like around a year ago. So I need to remember what I did, what I was working on, what God showed me, what I learned. And it's still in practice just to remember, you know, what am I doing exactly with my life map or my identity in Christ, and review all these things. Yeah, but I hope next Wednesday could
Great.
work for Nidia and for you. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm recording because I told Toyo I would record it because he won't be able to be here.
Okay.
Plus, we'll be talking about, I don't think this is going to be a super long meeting, but I do want to talk about and make sure we're really clear on what the master assessment is and what it's not. And I have some documents that I'll make sure you have also that will be useful. So you're going to try to do it on Wednesday, and you're going to wait for Nidia to give you a time.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay, excellent. Okay. I'm going to share some documents, and then Nita, when I get done sharing all those documents, feel free to chime in with whatever needs to be said. So let me share my screen. Let me actually get these in order. Okay, yeah. So the first document I'm going to share is this. It's sort of the one that it'll navigate you to everything else you need. Okay, so this is from Kairos, and I'll make sure you have this. The nice thing is it just walks you right through the assessment. So when any student is ready for their master assessment, here are the 3 things that you need to do. So you need to determine the plan for your master assessment and provide appropriate instruction to the student. That's what we're going to do right now. And then there's a master assessment review. I'll share that with you, but if you just click on that link, then it'll take you right to that review. Then the second thing is the master assessment rubric. We've gone over that and we've used that before. So that's not a new tool for you, but I'll make sure you have a PDF copy of that. And then the third thing is the faculty mentor, and only the faculty mentor. So that would be probably Nita at this point. She's going to fill out this universal form. And again, that doesn't pertain to you, but it'd be nice for you to know what's there because that will help you know how part of the evaluation process. So let me share the first one with you, which is the master assessment review. So I'm going to stop sharing for just a minute, try to find the master assessment review. Okay, here it is. And again, I will make sure you have this. So here's the master assessment review, and then I'll tell you more specifically, at least from my perspective, what I would like to see. Okay, so a master assessment review is a competency conversation, much like an assessment defense of an outcome, that reviews the target work as a student has done throughout the particular outcome and or by considering a particular lengthy target assignment that best exemplifies the outcome. So we've done the assignment side, right? So we've done the life map, and we've done the identity in Christ, and then created a SMART plan. And then we also had the spiritual journal that you kept. And then we had, you were exempted from, but how do you create a ministry plan? And then the idea of the 2 different worldviews, one being the secular sacred and the other being the 2 kingdom view. So you just want to have a working knowledge of those things, right? I think the first 2 are going to be really easy, or the first 3, and then you just have to rethink through and be able to explain any one of those that anybody would be asking. So if I were to say, for example, help me to understand how a life map relates to your identity in Christ, that you'd be able to say, oh yeah, my life map helps me to see who I am right now. My identity in Christ is how God sees me, and that's what he's making me, he's conforming me more and more to that. But that's who I really am. So I want to live that out and not be stuck with who I am right now. And then your SMART plan is how you intentionally plan to get there. Does that make sense? Okay. For the second one is, again, we're not concerned with the journal entries, but what did you learn in the process of either doing journaling or trying other spiritual disciplines? So again, that's just your personal experience. That's not a difficult one for you to come up with. The third one is the win, build, send, and a ministry plan. And again, that is our bread and butter, but anything is fair game just to ask you questions about, how are you currently winning? How do you see building, sending? How's that being played out in your current role, as the LDHR, but also now that you and Toyo are taking on some of David's role. So that's when it says a master assessment review is a competency conversation, much like an oral assessment or defense of an outcome. All we're trying to do is, because remember, it's a holistic thing. Do you have the information? That's the head. Do you have the willingness and the ongoing commitment to do it? That's the heart. And then are you actually doing it? And that's the hands. Okay. And then the last one, again, is the fourth project is just really the mindset that you need to have for a person to be able to do ongoing ministry and releasing the body as a whole to do ministry, so that we, the professionals, are not the only ones doing it, but everybody is. Okay. So that's pretty much it. And so we'll just ask questions, see what your experience has been and how you're currently applying that. All right. And then it goes on and it says in the next paragraph, master assessment reviews ordinarily take 1 to 2 hours, which includes completion of the master assessment rubric, which we'll look at in just a minute, individually by the student and each member of the mentor team. So I will send you a copy of that. You just do a self-assessment. We've done this before when we were early, a long time ago. So it shouldn't be new. And again, don't be overly, what would you call it? I want to say, be careful how I say it. Don't be overly humble. You know what I mean? Do an honest assessment of what you think where you're at. Okay, because that'll be helpful for us, because that's part of just being self-aware. And then, so you're going to use the assessment rubric, and then we will also be filling that out. Then you have to have a score of 8 for that to pass. And again, my sense on this, and my need, I definitely want you to speak into this, is that by you doing this, you're really ready to go. And so, and it's been a year. So you've seen how this has been working itself out in your life, and that's good. And the next one is mentor teams may use alternative assignments in lieu of master assessment as appropriate. I can't imagine that we're going to be doing that personally, because I think that we have clarity as to what you've been doing and why you've been doing it and how things have been going. So this is the next part, and I'll make sure you have this. So this is called, what is a master assessment review? This is your master assessment review. And it'll just be helpful for you to do that. So any questions at this point?
I need to ask Nidia that have at least 2 hours for this time, right? Because I read that 1 or 2, just to make sure that she needs 2 hours free for me.
I bet we'll do it in an hour on this one.
Well, just give her 2 hours, because people are always happy when they get done early. And they're never happy when they go late. So, but you're right. It probably won't take the full 2 hours.
Okay.
But Nidja, her English is great. Right? Yeah. Yes. So that's not going to be a problem. We can do it all in one language, which is nice. If for any reason you feel like you need to express yourself in Spanish, please feel free to do that. And then we can just we'll pick up the pieces as we go. Because there's some things that you may just want to express in Spanish, and I'm okay with that. Maybe Nidja or you later can then say, well, this is what I was saying, but the Spanish may be a little bit more clear. And Nidja is your life mentor, correct?
Uh-oh, you're on. We can't hear you.
You lost your audio.
Oh,
Now we
there.
hear you.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, Nita is my life mentor.
Okay, yeah, so she could actually, in the future, I mean, this is really much more life mentor oriented. So she could run this, but we'll give her an opportunity just to be a part and ask questions.
Mhm.
So that's it. And then we'll score it and you'll get your immediate score. And then when we're done, then there's one other form. I'll share my screen again.
Are you going to share that forms on the Google Drive or send them by email?
Yeah, I'll put them on the Google Drive.
Okay.
And that way you'll have them. And then there's one last thing. So when we're done, Nita, this will pertain to you. You just go here, and if you just click this, then there's this master assessment submission. And that will be the official documentation that you've completed it.
Okay.
Okay.
And then if you have, I think the student curriculum version, I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if that is, yeah. Oh, I know what that is. Is it 7.0, 8.0, whatever?
Oh, so which one
Okay.
is, so what do we put on that?
I would just put the most current one, 8.0.
Okay.
And then student's degree program, she's in an MA leadership. Date of
You're
assessment.
gonna fill out that form, right?
Yeah, this is our part, but I just wanted you to know what.
Okay.
And then there's the drop down menu, and you can see this will be the Christian spirituality here.
Hmm.
Okay. Oops. Jeepers. There we go. And then you just keep going through the form. But this is all linked, which is really nice. That main document, which I'll put them all in the drive for master, and I'll call it master assessment.
Okay.
On that very first page when you go in, you'll see all those documents. So it's very straightforward. Again, this is more of a time to celebrate all your hard work than it is to say, wow, Vania, I think you need to do this, this, and this. I think we've already done you need to do this, this, and this, and now it's time to say, woo, you did it. Now let's keep moving on. So, Nita, anything you wanted to add?
No, I think this is going to be a party.
Okay. Yeah, the other thing would be if you had done something on the development path side that wasn't included in our learning experiences, then we would also include that. We really didn't do a development path for that first learning experience, our first set of learning experiences for that first outcome. So at this stage, we're not going to add that on. But what we'll try to do is in the second cycle, we'll start with the developmental path. If you say, okay, there's something in addition to what's already there that I want to do, then we'll say, great. And that would then also be incorporated into your master assessment. But this master assessment will focus for you just on the area of character outcome number 1 and the 4 learning experiences we did. All right.
Okay. Yes.
So that's pretty much it.
Okay.
You're ready, Vania. In spite of all the extra things that have